Alright, I think it's back. I think. Alright, I think it's back. Yeah, it is. Alright. Let me see if the kick one's back as well. Oh, that was the previous stream. There we go. Okay. Alright, it's all back. Alright, it must have been that one in particular. I don't know how the hell YouTube can take me down for music on their own website. So I'm just gonna put on something that I know isn't gonna be copyrighted. Undertale Deltarune OST. There we go. Let's go ahead and randomize that. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Everything should be cool now. That's a little too much, I think. Yeah, hold on. Let me try replacing this bass with a different one. Color. Take this. Which group? Put that in. Lighting. Down. And then turn this off. Turn shading off too. Filter, adjust. HSV adjustment. Make it a little, yeah, lighter. There we go. And color adjust it this way. There we go. Yes, I like that much better. Much nicer. Oop. Yeah, let's put shading back on. How do I pull up the... Here we go, the control room. That's what I'm looking for. You riding dirty? Shut up. You swang. Yeah, they're always trying to catch me riding dirty. Yeah. Let's go ahead and have it be like on her cheekbones there. Only a bit, though. We're so back, gamers. Any idea why they suspended it? It was the music. You know, I would have figured that, like, a jazz playlist would be pretty inoffensive, but I think it was that last song, because it was Over the Rainbow. I think that one really did it. Gotta pay the kosher price. According to this, you're both number 2 right now. Oh, you're both gonna have to comment war for number 1. Just the edges there. Yeah, I like that. Comrade Rock. Comrade Rockles, the people's elbow. What is Rockles? It's not really a way to make this much lighter than what it already is. Yeah. This honestly doesn't look too great. It's color on the ears. Maybe a little of it would be fine, but like this much yellow, it just makes her look like she's got gunk on her ears. that there a bit. That looks fine like that. Those would be better off just highlighting with like a straight up white. I'm gonna play around with some of the colors here. So let's take all of this off, right? If I want this, oh. Why did it grab so much of the red? So the threshold way down. So this, that, and yeah, all of this. I really wouldn't want any of this to be this yellow. Maybe if I kept it in around that range. And if I put the shading back, that's probably a lot better. So now I would want to take, like, I probably would be more willing to apply a shade to like this now, or lighting to this now, so the colors are a lot better. His feathers were bright as peppermint stick, his strut had wobble, his timing was slick. What is going on in the comments? Hat Thieverton. Is there hat thievery going on? You're talking about the crown? I mean, Nick was here, like, commenting for this whole stream, so I think it would be more liable to give him the YouTube crown than you, Dove. You just showed up. No one asked you what you thought. Draw a finger monkey. First of all, I'd like to say that those monkey allegations were not proven. There's no conclusive evidence about the monkey finger. But Poirot, what about the monkey finger? But Poirot, what about the monkey's paw? The Monkey's Paw by W.W. Jacobs, The Monkey's Finger by L.D. Coda. I'm not sure how much more I really want to do with this. And then touch up certain highlight areas. Simplify the equation to get your answer. That means cancel out what you're left with. Spider versus China. China's way bigger than Spider. What? You should even larger her breasts. Alright, hold on. Let me just go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and there we go. There we go. Perfect. Honestly, I think a lot of the shadow areas around her ears can be lightened up a bit. Just because, like, they're not going to be taking on as much, better yet, instead of, painting over it on the lighting layer, let's just go to the shading layer. There we go. Just apply it little by little. Not around there, though. I think it should be there, just not as, like, heavily as I have it. I just feel it kind of comes out a little odd looking. Let's do, oh, not what I meant. Let's do a highlight layer. Literally, this is where I'll go over it with all my white colors. Yeah, let's just go more with like this. Yeah, kind of like that part just being its natural shade. Let's have it be like a flat shading here. As opposed to the sort of more painted shading. Let's see. I almost kind of want to do something with the eyes a bit more. Let's put below like highlight. Just call it like eye color. I think the eyes need a bit more of a defined color. Put on Mel's Hole, that's a good one. Put some Art Bell on or some Ghost Stories. No. That's too much eye. You know what's funny at the end of all this, just kind of looking at her, she almost looks like one of those Japanese, like, shrine priestesses. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, she looks a little shrine maiden-y. I don't know if I should actually do more with the tail. Let's take this. This way it reads a bit more. Why does it keep looping to this song? It keeps looping to like the same 5 songs. Why is YouTube's shuffle feature so broken? Oh boy. Alright. What are y'all saying? It's always my test if something sounds like a slur, say blank moved in next door, and if it sounds like you're pissed off, it works. The Japanese Shriners drive their little Shriner rice racers. Shriners moved in. We call them, what the hell? I told you, Lakin, I told you what to do for audio, but you didn't listen to me, and now you have to suffer the consequences. Hold on, let me click a different, just somewhere like way over here. No. Alright, yeah, chapter 3 music's pretty good. Let's go over to lighting. You know what, that's fine enough like that. I don't know, I always kind of think it's better without, like, the, no, not entirely. If I zoom out enough, she almost looks unnatural. I mean, I guess she's kind of supposed to, but, like, not that much. Let's go to highlight. Yeah, it barely shows. I don't think it's worth it. I'd say I'm just about done with it, I think. Anything else I'd really mess with on this? Not really. Alright, let's go ahead and move this towards the center here. And then let's just stylize it a bit. So let's go ahead. Yeah, select invert selection. Move that down here. Let's outline. Let's do it maybe at like 40. White. And stroke selection. Get a nice white outline there. Then go ahead and duplicate said outline. Filter, adjust, HSV adjustment, bring that down to black. Hey Lake and Nick said you need to remove the whites. I'm being slandered. Welcome to alt-right drawing, everybody, where everyone's talking about the great replacement and removing the whites. Well, welcome to the art right. There we go, very nice. And just as one more thing, maybe I might want to mess with the line color a bit too. That's some texture to it. Accidentally passes Alt plus right on keyboard, shifting entire drawing. Let's go with this texture. There's my layers. So normally overlay. Just a bit of texture to it, and then yeah, I might as well just add my signature to it. Let's get that shadow. I should put this on line. Let's make sure it's only this, and then move those parts. And one outline. It's edit stroke selection. The Overton window. Who is Steve Jobs? This song rocks. I listened to it 42354. Like, Dove, you're fucked. I just realized it. I could put you in timeout. No, Nick, I did not give you mod power so you can abuse it. There we go. Alright. As a background, that's going to be a bit more complicated. Just a bit less colorful than that. Let's merge all of that. And in the background, take this, but just a tad darker. There we go. And you know, this was something I did kind of want to do for like 300 followers on Newgrounds, so I should put like a 300 somewhere. I'll just put it up here. And so next I need to figure out what I'm going to do for the 400 followers drawing. Make the bounty $300. Hello there. Hello, Alpha Frantic Pollock. Welcome to the stream. I'm just finishing up this drawing here of a character from my webcomic. Questern on Newgrounds, which you should read. It's really good. I should know. I write it. Yeah, I'll just contextualize like the 300 followers thing, like in the comments of the drawing. I'll just make it like a $300 bounty. Like that. Uh-oh, running out of space here. Since Deltarune Chapter 4-5 release, no joke, I can't bring myself to read anything. Hey, hold on, Chapter 5 didn't release. 3-4 released. Oh, jeez. There we go. There we go. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Go ahead and make that nice and prominent on screen there. Alright. Sorry you only got to come in here near the end, Alpha. I'm actually going to be ending the stream here real soon. But thank you everybody for popping in the stream. It was nice to sit down and draw something. I know it's been a while since I've been doing any kind of streaming, so I'd like to get back to it a little bit more. Makes me feel a bit more productive. So I'll catch y'all around. I don't know when I'll be on next time, but hopefully it'll be soon. I'll see y'all later, and thank you for watching my stream. Thanks for joining the stream, Alpha Frantic. I'm glad you got to pop in here. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.